Hey, and I want to do this for Belinda and Sue Smith.
Sue Smith.
They wrote this song. Bill Gaither called last week and was talking about this is over 50 million views now.
I'm not sure.
No, 10.5 million. I'm
Right.
a little ahead of myself. 10.5 million
Are you
views.
speaking it into existence?
I'm speaking it.
There you
Y'all
go.
go share it. But this is one of my favorite songs written by Belinda and
Incredible
Sue,
song.
and I dedicate this. I stood on the bank of a wide raging river, trusting that I get across. And I've made my way through some valleys and deserts, believing I'd never get lost. I stood at the foot of what felt like Mount Everest, knowing I'd have the strength for the climb. But it's through every trial, each test and temptation, one thing is sure every time. Over and over, again and again, God is faithful. Over and over, again and again, through it all, well, He's made me able to stand and survive, to come through alive when it sure looked like I couldn't win. Jesus is with me, so I'll claim the victory over and over again. If you ask me why, I had no hesitation. God does what He says He will do. Well, I'd simply say every battle has taught me there's nothing He won't help me through. Why should I dwell on the hardships and struggles when I'm just beyond them? I see.
Oh yeah.
The way the swell end is with great celebration, and deep in my heart I believe. Over and over, again and again, God is faithful. Over and over, again and again, through it all, well, He's made me able to stand and survive, to come through alive when it sure looked like I couldn't win. Jesus is with me, so I'll claim the victory over and over again.
Woo!
Gotta
What a
love
song.
it. I gotta
What
tell
a
you a funny
song.
story about that song. We were in West Virginia one day in the bus I was driving. I was driving 2 miles from the church, running it a little bit late, and all of a sudden all my air pressure went down, which means if you know a bus or anything about it, if you lose air pressure, your brakes will lock up. It will not let you travel without air pressure. So I got off the bus. To be honest, I was pretty well ticked off. I was upset. I'd already took my shower. I was ready to go and ready to get to the church and have church. And buddy, I got about halfway down the side of that bus and I stopped and told myself, now Jeff, this is a test. Let's see if you can pass, okay? I get back there, open the back of the bus, and the main airline, it goes on the air compressor to the main engine. It's just a big old nut that's, I put my gloves on, put it on there, got a big wrench, tightened it up, boom. 5 minutes, I was on my way. We got up and sang that song that night, and there's a word in that song I had never heard. Sang this song for at least 10 years. I stood on the banks of Wide River, trusting that I'd get across. I made my way through that. I never, is that what? You asked me? Oh, second verse. You ask me why, I have no hesitation. God does what He says He will do. I'd simply say every battle has taught me there's nothing He won't. That ain't it.
It's the first verse.
All right. What's the first
I
verse?
stood on the bank.
I stood on the
Trusting that I would.
and I made my way through some valleys and deserts, believing I'd never get lost. I stood at the foot of my feet, I'm like, knowing I'd have the strength. Oh, here we go. For the climb, But it's through every trial, each test. And when that word test, Belinda and Sue Smith, I didn't even know they wrote that word test in there. I'd always heard through every trial, each test and temptation. I always heard trial and temptation. But that word test that night jumped out at me. Isn't that crazy how you can sing a song that many years and
it still minister.
Yes, it
That's
did.
what I think is so
Yeah.
incredible
And it still
about
does.
gospel music is there's so much relevance to it. And literally, like going through the house, I'll start singing a lyric and a song I've sung for years, and all of a sudden it just opens up. And it's a beautiful thing, the way that gospel music is that gift that just keeps on giving.